again ang ating question, Tagalog, ang Filipino, Bicol, Taglish, whatsoever. Okay, this is the question. Let me read to you. We all know that during calamities or disaster, we should be receiving relief goods. Do you think it is essential and healthy that our government or that we are receiving noodles and canned goods which are unhealthy and not nutritious?
Thank you po sa inyong magandang katanungan. Para sa akin, hindi na po importante kung healthy man ito o hindi. As long as sa lahat ng calamities or pagkatapos ng kalamidad na nangyari sa atin, may lalagay pa rin tayo sa ating tiyan upang makain. As long as may mga tao pa rin tumutulong sa atin kahit healthy man ito o hindi. And I think.
Thank you so much, candidate number 1. Let's proceed to candidate number 2. Ayan, paalala lang po, tahimik po tayo. Yung marinig dyan nag-iingay, palabasin po. Okay, the question, do you believe that our country is ready for charter change? So, to give our candidates a clue, siyempre, iba dito, para malaman, ang charter change ay yung tinawag na chacha na kung saan magpapalit tayo ng bagong sistema ng pamamahala.
So, good evening, Barangay Ubaliw. Well, we are born, nabuhay tayo kung anong meron tayo dati. Pero sa kasalukuyan nga, may mga millennial na nabubuhay na ngayon. So, para sa akin, ang pagbuhay natin sa mundong ibabaw, pa-improve ng pa-improve. So that, para sa akin, kailangan natin itong palitan. Kasi hindi habang buhay, parating ang nakaraan ang dapat masusunod. Kasi paano naman kaming mga millennial ngayon, especially marami dito nanonood ng mga millennial, which is ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Kung susundin natin ang dati, mabuburing kami, hindi kami masaya hindi kami maging masaya. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2. Let's listen to candidate number 3. Pick your question. Ayaw mo masabi.
Maganda yung 10, pabor Bombay.
Kaiba. Edad ko yan din.
Okay, the question is, what do you think is the relevance of non-formal education, like the alternative learning system and the educational system of our country?
Okay, good evening po, Barangay Ubaliw. For me, one of the most relevant na yung about educational is that may mga foundation po tayo na kung saan sila yung tinutulungan nila yung mga out-of-school youth to educate them na kahit hindi sila nakakapag-aral sa pampubliko or pagpribadong paaralan, natutulungan na sa mamamaraang iyon ay na-educate nila yung mga children out of school youth. At sa mamagitan kahit hindi po yan formal na pamamaraan or hindi po yan formal when it comes from the educational system, at least po nakakatulong at nakakadagdag po sila para ma-break yung crisis and poverty sa ating lipunan. Because I think that the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors to windows. Kailangan natin tulungan ang bawat isa upang magkaroon tayo ng kaalaman at magamit ito upang tayo ay makatulong sa ating bansa. And dahil din doon, magiging tayong isa sa pinakamagandang halimbawa sa iba. Yan lamang po at maraming salamat.
so much. Next we have candidate number 4. Okay, the question is, what is homophobia and how can we eradicate it? Again, what is homophobia and how can we eradicate it?
Okay, when we say homophobia, they are the person who are against with the LGBTQ community. How can we eradicate this? First, we need to be educated. We need to be educated to accept the reality. We are now in 2020. We are now in a millennial year. We should accept everything in our world because acceptance is the key to a peaceful world. Thank you very much.
Yes, so candidate number 4. Next we have candidate number 5. Ayan, training po ulit tayo. Okay, the question is, what is your knowledge about sin tax and how these taxes helps our economy? So just to educate our candidates, sin tax is an excise tax for socially harmful, like pornography, alcohol, and cigarettes. So those are sin tax.
Okay, first of all, let me restate the question. What is tax? Tax is a kind of payment that we pay to the government. Why? To sustain not only the needs, but also the things that we must need to improve in our society. First, yes, I believe that sin tax can help because alcohol and cigarette must be in our society. And a lot of years, there's a lot of people who believe that alcohol and cigarette must be eradicated. But look the situation of the society right now. The price of alcohol and cigarette must be up, but not eradicated. The one thing that we must need to do is to accept the reality that we have here in our society. And that way, we could have a better country, a better world, and a peaceful mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Umikat yung mic. Ayan, quiet ulit tayo. Next candidate number 6. Okay, what do you think is the biggest adversity that the Gen Z or Generation Z is facing right now? Again, what do you think is the biggest adversity Generation Z is facing right now? So we are talking about not the millennials because we are the millennials and our judges are millennials. We are talking about the generation nowadays.
Social media.
Good evening, everyone. The question is, what do I think is the biggest adversity that the Gen Z is facing right now? I think adversity means difficulties or problem that the Generation Z is facing right now. I think it is the lack of support when it comes to education. Ladies and gentlemen, let us open our mind. Today's generation is there are many out of school youth nowadays. Dahil doon, maraming kabataan ngayon ang nalululong sa droga. Gumagawa sila ng krimen para makahanap ng solusyon upang matustusan yung mga pangangailangan nila sa buhay. Example, paggutom sila. They did something bad when it comes to sustain their needs. They do bad things, they do commit mistakes, they enter, pumapasok sila sa maling desisyon ng kanyang buhay. So, if there is an education for all, then definitely everyone will be educated enough to think wider, to think positive in life. Because nowadays, kailangan na natin maging practical sa buhay. Hindi lamang dahil wala tayong pera, di na natin kailangan mag-aral. But we should find a way na kailangan natin maiahon ang ating sarili sa kahirapan at sa pag-aaral para sa kinabukasan magiging productive tayo as a person. That should be all. Thank you.
And thank you. Not all of our judges are millennials. Some of them are baby boomers na pala. Sorry. Next, candidate number 7. And so, tingnan natin kung tama yung pagkakapronounce ng pangalan nung nandito sa question. What is your stand about? So this is actually a headlines on the website of the MissUniverse.com website. What is your stand about Miss Myanmar Susan Hinted as the first openly gay contestant for the Miss Universe?
Thank you. One of my advocacy is that hashtag We Are One, which is promoting inclusivity. I believe that we are in the era where a lot of people are not totally open-minded about this kind of situation or problem. But I believe that as an LGBT member, we woke up one day that we're in a wrong day. Where heart is the opposite of our body, and I believe that we want to voice what we want, and I believe that the people right now are so empowered that whatever gender preferences you have or whatever stand in society you have, I believe that inclusivity is very important. I believe that Miss Universe Myanmar is one of the pageant that we need to tolerate, because I believe that gay or the transgender that become women, it's considered as a woman. The hindrance don't let our gender hindrance us to our dreams and to reach our goals. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we have also in Binibining Cebu a last minute candidate. So pageantry is now on for the LGBTQ plus community. Next we have candidate number 8. Okay, are you in favor of gay conversion therapy? So, to help also our candidate, to give him an idea, gay conversion therapy is also one of the most a problem in the United States of America, in which some of the individuals who are having this kind of challenge sa sarili niya, not accepting and then being LGBT, yung ibang parents, they let their child undergo the gay conversion therapy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dignity over morality is a different matter. The biggest question here is the highest comprehension of people. Why do I say so, ladies and gentlemen? Because not all of you are educated. Not all of you are not accepting us. But in the end, the question is, I am in favor of gay therapy for the betterment of family and society. So I believe, ladies and gentlemen, this gay therapy helps us to prevent discrimination and harassment. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next we have candidate number 9.
Gay conversion therapy, baka man gay therapy.
Do you think sex education should be part in our curriculum, especially for junior and senior high?
Thank you. That question
Do you think sex education should be part in our curriculum, especially for junior and senior high school? Well, as a grade 12 student of PGCHL, it should be, dapat itong ilagay para sa aming junior and senior high school. Hindi naman ito sa kabasuhan, which is, the word by itself said sex education. So it will educate us, and then para matakot kami sa mga gagawin na di pa dapat. Especially the youth, the junior and the senior high, should be educated in sex education. If we educate them in sex education, they will learn a lot of things, and then they will be aware, and they will avoid the sex na hindi dapat nila gawin. So I think if the sex education will be ilalagay sa junior and senior high school, it will be good because there is no problem at all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and last but not the least, our newly crowned Miss Universe 2019. Victor. Ayan, sakto, yung pinaka-last na question. Oh, this is really a wonderful and interesting question. Okay, listen to the question, LGBTQ community. Do you believe that discrimination nowadays is not really outside the LGBTQ community, but inside the LGBTQ community? Again, do you believe that discrimination nowadays is not really outside the LGBTQ plus community, but inside the LGBTQ plus community?
Okay. Okay. Do you believe that discrimination nowadays is not really outside LGBT community but inside them? Yes, it will be definitely. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, based on my experience in life, there's a lot of my friends doing a lot of bad things for me because of my color, but when it comes, our life must be in the situation that we are inserted, and what matters most, we have to prove that we LGBTQ community are one or be united. Because all I want that the world to be reunited, not to be divided. Because we have we gays are not a, what do you call this? We are not creating such a thing because it will start by yourself. Because doing a lot of things that really bad to yourself, and especially to others, especially to your friends, will definitely mawawala ng tiwala ang lipunan sa iyo. Lagi po nating pakatandaan na ang tayo bilang tao ay pantay-pantay sa mata ng Diyos. At lagi niyo rin po pakatandaan, bakit nandito tayo? Because God gave us a purpose. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 10. Ayan, super match ang microphone.